Hello again, loves. Rebecca here, and welcome back to another Brutus Monroe Design Team layout. Today, we're going to be playing with the Chroma glazes and Chroma myths, along with the Puddle jumping die cut of the month. So I'm going to use just the umbrella die cut because I'm going to do something different. I'm not going to die cut. I'm going to make my background with this die because I want falling umbrellas, right? So I want to have the umbrellas kind of falling, cascading down here. And then we are going to color it with Chroma Mist and Chroma Glazes. So I'm just going to find my pencil. Okay. And we're just going to start right off, and I'm going to carefully, I'm doing it with a pencil. I'm just super carefully trying not to. Pardon my husband, he's having a coughing fit. And slowly tracing. Okay, so I'm going to come in and just connect where I didn't quite grind down the little bits. And then I'll turn it a little bit. I'll do it the same way. Just kind of want to make sure that you're not going heavy-handed, because you want to be able to erase it if you make a mistake, which I normally do when I'm tracing. Okay. And then we'll just connect. The areas. And then we're just going to have them falling down all around. So, right, so all we have to do is just kind of keep going. And I can do it any way that I choose. Just trying to be extremely careful so that I don't move it. You'll just have them going all the way down. Now we could do it the other way. So you could go this way as well. You could start at the bottom. So I'll start at the bottom on this side just so you can see how you could do it several different ways. So we are just going to we've got that one on there. We get this one, so you just take it straight to it. It's going to depend on how you want to have it look when you're done. Carefully tracing them, and then you take that off, and then so you'll have it so that when you come in like this. I always got to think, how can I get the most out of my products, right? So turning a die into a traceable stencil, well, that will help you as well. So you can just kind of have it layered all the way up. And even turn it to go this way. So then you're just going to take it. And like I said, we're going to come in and color all these up with some aqua pigments and add some dimension to them with the Chroma glaze. I actually like this way better. So probably going to finish this one out. But I did want to show you both ways because you never know unless you like actually get in there, right? See, and then you can see how they're all connecting in and out and around. This guy can just sit right here. Nothing fancy. And you got one right there. So we're just going to take it all the way up. We have this really cool picture of Bee, and I think I'm going to trim her down, and we're going to get her tucked in over here so that we have the umbrellas here. And I might even come and do some over here. I don't know, because I'm kind of thinking she would look cute tucked in there, and maybe if I drop them down here, I can get another photo. I have several photos of the Beaster. Being like super cool, right? Yeah, so we can cut those down and we can tuck them in. So I think I will have umbrellas cascading down this way and flowing up this way. And we'll have photos here and here. That's my idea. So let me go ahead and get this done and we'll be right back. I'm going to show you how I'm using the Chroma glaze, as you can see here. So I just take her, shake it up, and then that was the wrong end. Right in. Stick it in. And I just kind of, just like a watercolor, except it's going to soak into the non-treated paper. Just try to get it so it's not really pulling too much in one area. And just come right in. I do like the messy look. You know, when you see things that are not quite in the lines. Then I just kind of right across just to try to blend it all together. Just keep dipping it in, moving it around. As you can see, it starts to dry out nicely, evens up. And then just cross it one more time. And that's all I do. Then we're going to let this fully dry and we're going to add some Chroma glaze on top of it just to give it some texture and dimension and some bit of a design to the umbrellas. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. So I have the lilac purple on here so far and the coral. Alright, I'll be right back when it's dry. So I have pulled in the 3 Chroma mists in lilac purple, coral, and noble fir, and corresponding chroma glazes in purple, green, and coral. And as you can see, I have got them texture the chroma glaze over it so that it's shiny, and then it's just got a little bit of texture added to it for our design. As you can see, oh, how cool is that, right? All right, so we've got our 2 photos. Trim those out. One's got this green background here, and the other's got the bumblebee background. This collection has a lot of bee-themed items in it, so only fitting to use those on my dog's photo, because that's her name. Well, her name is actually Becca, but my name's Rebecca, so that's not going to work. She's a rescue. That was her name, and she was pretty much dead set on it. Who am I to change her name? Right? Alright. So, and then I just took just a regular old Sharpie and did the outlining. So we're going to tuck one there. We're going to put one up there. Warping it just a little bit. So I'm just going to pop that one kind of candy waffles there, and then this one's going to go right over here. And then I've got left. And a summer pack. Like we'll connect them. This fun little spring reminds us that there's beauty in a fresh start. Peel. Well, that didn't work. Right. Got this little bumblebee chipboard, the actual bee chipboard piece here. I'm just going to pop that right down there. That's too big. I don't really want to take away the fun little background we got going on here. Got that on there. Not digging that. I really want to put something there, though. Nope, nope, nope. We'll just spread around some sequins. See if what we think it looks like, right? I'm using the Brutus Monroe Easy Squeeze White Glue. I really like this layout. I like this background. I know that's crazy, but I'm digging it. I really, really am. I've never used a die as a stencil before. Kind of a fun idea. Now we're going to do some tone-on-tone sequencing because I don't want to really take away from the background. Like an iridescent one and just a plain white one that we're just kind of mixing them all in. Popping them around. So I need to know if you guys are going to try this. You guys are going to try taking a die and making it into a stencil. It was a lot of fun. And right there. And the Brutus Monroe products made it a lot of fun to go ahead and create some texture. The only thing that I think it needs is maybe some sketchy lines. What do you guys think? I'm going to take black and just and some fun little sketchy lines. Okay. One more. Oh, two more actually, right? Half if we're being technical, but this will give us a border. Kind of seal off the end of that page. All right. Let's take one last look at it. I love it. It's a lot of white space, I know, but I really want to showcase those umbrellas. So remember, I just took the die, the little umbrella die from our puddle jumping die set. Something you could do with the boots. You could do it with almost any die. So it was just easily traced. So that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Don't forget to head on over to Brutus Monroe and pick you up the die set, some Chroma Glaze and some Chroma Mist. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.